everybody. I'm Josh Harmon, and this is Marcus, and together we represent go-to-market enablement for Resi Media and Pushpay.
Thanks, Josh. So a few people have shared their quarters of experience, and my VP of sales is in the room, and I don't know about you, but he only knows 1 quarter, so I'd say Josh and I have 1 quarter of experience. But hey, all joking aside, so last week I was camping with my family, and I have a little 4-year-old niece, and she has a little pedalless bicycle and was just going everywhere on this thing, right? And it was just so fun seeing her, right? She's just going places she couldn't have gone, faster than she could have gone, and maybe running over my kids, while she's doing it. But ultimately, she's blissfully unaware of what pedals are going to do for her one day, right? That she's going to go further than she's ever been. She's going to be able to go faster than she's ever been. And ultimately, Josh and I really feel like, and it's been a huge part of our go-to-market strategy, is that Kaya is the engine that can really drive both adoption and utilization and effectiveness with outreach.
Because the reality for us is this, that there's 3 enablement people supporting 150 individual contributors. That's SDRs, AEs, customer success managers. They're working across multiple verticals, multiple segments, and realistically 2 different brands. They expect us to deliver the same level of enablement, the same level of coaching, and they deserve the same level of enablement and same level of coaching. The reality, we can't be in every single meeting. We can't give them all the same level at the same time. So for us, that's really where Kaya starts to come in.
Yeah, and on the sales side, as an individual contributor, I know we have A's in the room, and SDRs and BDRs and account managers, and oh my gosh, you've got so many things on your plate, right? And I see you out here and on your Zoom calls even, and I don't know about you, but it's hard for even to remember what was the name of the company I spoke with, much less, who were all the people and what did we talk about and what is the thing that said, you know what, I'll get back to you on that because I don't know the answer right now. But ultimately, Kaya is such a deliverer of value for your individual reps. And if you're not using it, you're really missing out on just a huge component of what drives value for their workflow and what's important to them. And so if you're asking them to give you a better, accurate forecast, then you're missing the boat on what's actually going to drive value for them, that then is going to help them give you a better forecast.
And like I said before, Kaya is enablement in the pocket of every rep, every CSM, and every leader in our organization, right? While Marcus and I are here with you, the reality is this, that for our BDRs, Kaya is still empowering them to self-coach and improve. Quick example, I have 2 SDRs, shout out to Derek and David, who started calling yesterday. I'm here and their manager Mitchell's here. They both have booked meetings while we've been here not coaching them, right? That's because Kaya is coaching them. I don't have to. And it gives them the simple and approachable product and competitive knowledge that they need right when they need it on a call. For our AEs, they can have Kaya build their medic outlines, so they're not having to build it themselves. Right? When they're going into the Smart Assist, it empowers them to self-diagnose and self-coach and ask, what went well? Did I quote price? Right? Their 45-minute demo is now a 4-minute review. And for sales leaders, right, I don't know if you ever feel that you can't balance the I spent too much time on a deal or I should have spent more time coaching, right? You don't have to worry about that anymore because every single one of your reps has a coach on every single one of their deals. And I don't know where my CSMs or CS leaders are at, the unsung heroes of go-to-market. Anybody? But, right, CSMs are constantly getting asked to do more with less. And with Kaya, right, Kaya is allowing our CSMs to be a better partner to a larger book of business. So whether CSMs are running renewals or just partnering in the process, the reality is Kaya is capturing and democratizing the insights that are equipping go-to-market at every single stage. Because the reality is this, the promise of go-to-market is to be an engine, right? That we're firing on all cylinders. You've got sales, you've got marketing, you've got customer success. And we're sharing insights, we're working in lockstep, and we're penetrating the market. The reality that I often hear is siloed teams, fragmented data, and missed opportunities. At Pushpay and Resi, we've standardized our go-to-market teams on outreach. So from the SDR call when we initially reach out to the CSM doing their renewal, that we know every conversation we've had since then. So we're not just standardizing on outreach anymore. We're truly standardizing our go-to-market on outreach Kaya.
And as I was reflecting and just, on this last bit, and even like listening to some of the themes of today, right? Foundational layers and difficulty of adoption and even the importance of AI, I realized that Kaya has delivered two really impactful things for us that are kind of intangibles, really. And one is that it was our go-to-market strategy for adoption. I mean, like, without it, I don't think we would have the teams adopting nearly as well as they are. So if you're missing that component, then you're kind of missing a piece of the adoption driver. And the other is that we're kind of in this stage, I feel like, with AI where it takes a lot of ingenuity and like creativity to utilize it well. And outreach is, we've seen some of the amazing applications they're building that are already solving that. And you could adopt Kaya today and drive impact. But man, it's even more exciting about like where it's going. And if you're kind of waiting until you see some of those like amazing insights and features, I realize that we've got 3 years of metadata sitting there just waiting to be utilized in workflows and customization and insights into our business, particular to us. And so you're kind of missing this component of building that repository of information for it to learn from you. And you're going to have a kind of a delayed timeline to adopt these amazing features. And so our encouragement to you is just, put on the pedals, like give it a go and see some of the places outreach can take you.
Yeah, thanks so much.